Alright, let's get it in one more time. Where am I going? I'm just going up to the Void Ship Bridge. I see loot, I see loot. Where is it? Where is it? Put my camera right on it, so it's about here. Yeah? Somewhere around here.
None shall stand in my way.
I can't get to it. Am I looking? Where am I? Where's my people? It's here. Oh no.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Jesus.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
You led your people. It ain't too late. If I'm here, I'm just in time. You look dreadful. Theodora von Valancius is dead. I found her and the arch-militant in her study. The Lord Captain will not be joining us. Let's say that.
Oh, the rogue trader is dead?
Elderfrad gives you a confused look. Then, as realization dawns on him. His eyes fill with disbelief.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Elderfrad shudders and grabs his shoulder as you watch. The sleeve of his jacket bursts open and two bone gropes pierce through the fabric. So he's like transforming in front of us. It's crazy.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Sheesh. Idra looks anxiously at Elderfrad, then she glances back at you. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp. We must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Let's do this one.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Elderfrad stares at you and his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Oh, who is that? That's not Voitgar, is it? Oh my god. You can see Kunrad Voitgar clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. It's just going crazy.
We are out of time.
Elderfrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Elderfrad's eyes. You see a wave ripple, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Oof. Draw your weapon. Void, he's got that thing that will affect me in battle. Voigver, you duplicitous cur. Duplicitous cur. The rogue trader's death will be avenged. To Elderfrad. that complicates things. To the party, ready your weapons if we are to die this day. Let us die with honor. Let's do this.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today.
Continue.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Sheesh. Elder Fred lowers his head. Then he sighs and locks eyes with you, his gaze cold, haunty, and fanatical.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Voigtver stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. So he didn't kill her.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Sheesh. He finished the ritual. Thing is looking crazy. They're standing with it like he has control of it.
Our emperor imbue us. Your emperor won't save you.
Wait, is the monster talking to me? Okay, who's this? That's our guy, Chaos Swan. Heretic Cutthroat. Yeah, he's got loads of health. We'll take out the ads for sure. Sacrifice some of these overseers, some of this crew. I don't think I want to go toe to toe with him just yet. But I do need to make sure my dudes my weak dudes don't get attacked first. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go put him here. And where's my shooter? My number one man. He goes here. This girl. Wait. This guy. Alballard. I want him to go here. I want Sir Deefus to go here. And then I want Crazy Chick. Crazy Chick can go. Crazy Chick can go here. Probably here. This girl, she can't use any of her powers. Dude, does she have a gun? She does. I'm probably gonna put her here. Start the battle. You will encounter enemies with various abilities and features. An icon next to an enemy's portrait indicates they are under. I've read this for sure. I've read this. Okay. Expose weakness.
Not a problem for me.
I think I'm gonna do this and then this because I think this makes him weaker according to this. And then what I want to do What I want to do is kill the ads. 95, 95. Who's going next? Chaos Swan. And then it's this guy. Go ahead and kill this man.
You don't stand a chance!
In turn, I don't want to run in with this chick just yet, even though she's got the big thing. She goes in second. She has to go in second. What she can do, she can do this. Maybe she can get an angle. Is Albalard going next? No. So we don't want her to go in just yet. Let's just have her shoot, man. He's a big target. I might hit a few. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. And this is 6 to 10. I could hit a few. Oh. Let's do this.
As the Emperor commands.
Oh, it shot him. I clicked him. Nah. I want to restart so bad. Alright, let's keep going. Oh my god, no. I hit him, I clicked him. Oh my god. Oh no, man.
What is the ring?
This is so screwed. This is so screwed. I messed up. Oh, she's weak.
Stay vigilant.
No, go for the ads.
Weather the storm.
I need to get my guy up.
Death to non-believers!
I don't put more stacks on this guy, do I? Exploit.
Suits my purposes.
I want to restart so bad. I just feel so... Oops, I need to do this.
Suits my purpose.
This isn't going to plan. This isn't going to plan. What I really do think... Can she medic this guy?
That is not the Emperor's will. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I don't know if this is... It is.
Greater trials lie ahead.
The healing is much appreciated.
Respect. So... I was thinking to run and gun. Like, I should run over here.
Guided by faith.
Next one should be free. Ooh, she's right next to them. Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Don't disrespect.
You can't escape the Emperor's judgment.
Take this man out.
Doubt is for the weak.
Don't play. Momentum. I'm sure I've read this. Don't show the tutorial. I hope it's just for this tutorial. So she'll get to act again. Let me read this, because she might be the hero here. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire. Minimum 2. Rate of fire is 1. So 1 extra attack. No, minimum 2, so I'll get 2. Using the weapon's attack that normally costs at least AP, these attacks do not spend AP. Doesn't she get back her run and gun? I need to just use it.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
So what is this? I see, I see. I can shoot this man.
As the Emperor commands,
Boy!
the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Can I see this guy from here? I can. Go ahead and give this guy a piece of my mind. Okay, that's it. I think I used this wrong.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, bro, he's down again. You know what? He's tanking.
Why did I not foresee this?
It is what it is. She's losing health. For what reason? Bleeding. Bleeding. My God, what's making her bleed? Shoot this man. Can I reach this guy? No.
Anything else?
She's useless this fight.
Onward! I must not falter.
Kill the little guy. Nice! Promotion. Guy deserves a promotion. Analyze enemies. I think I need to do this way.
Not my specialty.
Oh wait, what's this? Heroic act, heroic act. Dismantling attack. The operative immediately affixes 1 exploit on all enemies in combat and make a free attack against a target. Why is there 2? It's because he has 2 weapons. Let me go ahead and do this. Exploit.
I am fear incarnate.
Free attack. Hope I'm not hitting anyone from behind. Nope.
Nowhere to hide.
Doofus is doing damage. So I removed the exploits to so I can then do more damage to him. These exploits are gone though. The exploit mechanic is a bit confusing to me right now. Let's reload.
Time for this.
Can't reload. Alright. End turn. She's gonna get nice and close now. Revel in slaughter.
I'll do it.
She's gonna run up. Run up with the big thing.
Rejoice in battle.
Ugh. She ain't scared. She ain't scared. Make sure I don't accidentally hit my guy on the floor.
As the Emperor commands,
Wow.
I act.
One more time.
Faith without deeds
Wow.
is worthless.
Things kinda tough. Things kinda tough. Will I be able to move if I gain momentum? We're doing this as a
the
test.
Emperor commands, I act.
Nah. Doesn't work that well. Cool. And turn.
I'll revert to more
He's dead.
conservative tactics.
Oh, Dutch! Shit, we need to heal him again. This girl has not been useful. Damn, and her accuracy is kind of weird.
Was it you? Or
She's about to bleed. She's about to bleed out. Is she unable to change equipment in combat? Oof. That sucks. Bruh. Toughness. Race for impact. He never even got to do any of this before.
Careful now.
Can I do it again? Not enough action points. Can still attack. It's about time to get some get back.
Indeed.
It's a while before he gets to attack. He might die.
follow my lead.
The chaos thing.
Follow my
If
lead.
you miss your shot, promotion no longer.
I'm injured. I'm enraged.
Haha, yo. I like that guy. We should be able to keep him. Sir Deepest. Sir Deepest. Go ahead and put this on him.
Purposes.
Free exploits. So if I remove this from him, operative removes all exploits from the target. Did it remove all of them? It removed one. It's just some things I just don't understand. Get him out of here. Started the fight a bit weird. I don't think I need to read this. I don't think I need to read that. Sheesh. There was loot somewhere. First of all, let me get this. Second of all, so everyone is nicely healed up. Let's go. I deserve these level ups. Choose characteristic. Weapon skill. Close combat ballistic skill. Perception. What? Perception describes how well a character perceives their surroundings. Characters with high perception can pick out a stray bolter shell casing in between the day-to-day morass of an underhive, or even tell when someone is being deceitful. It also affects the awareness skill and reduces enemy dodge chance against. Oof, yeah. What is my perception? Whoops. Yeah. What is my perception? 45 is pretty high. It's my highest stat. Yeah, let's go with perception.
We shall prevail.
Let's go with perception, and as for this, you're making me make choices so soon, man. Death World character. I don't know what that means. Death World character. Oh, because he's from a Death World, I remember. Suffer 3 less damage from fire, toxic damage, and bleeding effects. Once per combat, when a Death World character suffers a stunned, blinded, or immobilized effect, this effect is ignored, and they instead gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. The wounds mechanic is a bit weird to me as well. Every injury increases the Death World character's agility and willpower by 5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. Sheesh. At the start of their turn, if the Crime Lord has no stacks of Surefire Plan, they gain 1 stack. Killing Plan. Persuasion skill. Dual weapon. What is this? The character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon set in addition to the usual 1 attack per round. This attack suffers a 20 penalty to weapon skill and ballistic skill and costs 1 more action point. That sounds nice. Sounds nice, but I don't know how to get good use out of it. Last weapon. Enemies suffer a -20 penalty to dodge against less weapon. Power weapon expert. 10% armor penetration. Solid projectile. Solid projectile weapon attacks gain +2 minimum damage. I'm curious about this. I feel like I can't. Like maybe it's too early for me to really pick this because I don't have a lot of AP. But I do want to know how it works. Okay. At this archetype rank, character gains turns. Right. Percentile of slaughter. Who is this? If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain no. He needs something that makes him shrug off damage. Wait, what is this? Attacks of opportunity. A character wielding a melee weapon creates a threatened area around them. This area includes all cells the character can reach with this weapon. Actions of an enemy within this threatened area or one who attempts to leave it may provoke an attack with this melee weapon. Such attacks are called attacks of opportunity. Right, deal 20% less damage to the warrior. So this is the enemy's attack of opportunity. Movement within range of attacks of opportunity cost -1. Oh, so it's like a 3 point. Okay, so this is about running away. We don't care about that. Whoa, that sounds good. I like clenched teeth. I do like clenched teeth. Star that. Add to favorites. Okay, yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to start adding some favorites. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional 5 damage. Does not stack, but can be reactivated. The warrior's melee attacks deal an additional 3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. The warrior's critical damage is increased. Don't really get that yet. Wounds are a measurement of how much punishment a character can take before suffering debilitating effects and ultimately death. Every character has a specified number of wounds. A character can often increase their wounds by spending experience points and improving their characteristics, such as toughness. Is that just a fancy word for HP? Clenched teeth. Area attacks deal an additional 3. When the warrior takes damage, they gain. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Defensive stance. If the warrior has not attacked this turn, they gain 20% armor. Sheesh. When the warrior uses a single shot attack or a melee attack against a target, the warrior gains 15% armor against attacks made by that target for 1 round. Becomes a good dueler. Whenever the warrior is hit under the endure effect, the damage. Living shield. Enemies suffer a 10% penalty to their hit chance with ranged attacks, including area attacks, against the warrior for every enemy in a 1 cell radius around the warrior. Oh. If there are no enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn, the warrior's damage is increased by 8%. By +8 for 1 melee attack. Charge and push increase the damage of ranged attacks. Charge increases charge distance by 3 cells. Why are these locked? Prerequisites. Features reckless strike. The warrior becomes incredibly deft. Charge and slash do not end the warrior's movement and grant. Better die. While under 40% wounds, Imperial Wild character gain a 10% bonus to all characteristics. Doing my part. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first archetype ability used. Imperial Wild. No. All allies affected by brace for impact do not suffer negative. I do like the sound of that, you know. Eventually. Perfect timing. All allies affected by brace for impact gain. Scatter. None of this. What is this stuff? Whenever the wielder successfully blocks an attack, they immediately use shield bash against the attacker if possible. If the wielder makes a counterattack triggered by stalwart defense, the shield bash follows that counterattack. I need a shield probably. Shield mastery. The shield only occupies the slot in a single weapon set. I don't get that. Is this like, if I don't have this, I'll have to hold a shield with both my hands? It's weird. I feel like this one's gonna make fights feel a lot more safe. Toughness. What is strength? Damage. Initiative, dodge. It increases their parry and reduces the enemy parry chance. Whoa. Let me get that. We're trying to parry as much as we can. Oh, leveling up, leveling up. Willpower. Yeah, withstand the horrors of the warp, the terrors of space, and the dreadful opponents they are bound to encounter in the Cronus Expanse. High willpower allows characters to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. What is her willpower? What is her willpower?
How may I serve the dynasty?
55. I feel like I should give her some more willpower. Go ahead and get that willpower. Okay. Enemies that have taken damage from Psyker at least once suffer a 20 penalty to all resistance tests. Enemies that have failed a willpower resistant test. No. Pain channeling. Oh my god, we have to have this. Whenever the Psyker kills an enemy with psychic power dealing more damage than the target's wounds, the excess damage will be dealt to the enemy closest to the target. I feel like that means I need to drop bombs, but I also need to figure out what wounds are. Let me just star that for now. It would be nice to see wounds here. Yeah, HP is HP. It's HP is HP. So she becomes a good ad killer with this. Go for the little guys. Okay. Really like this girl. She's fun to play. Agility. Feel like I want to go agility with her. Don't know why, but I feel like I do. Fired up. Exploit surroundings. No. Camaraderie. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 9% more damage to enemies. Rack and Ruin. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains 18% more damage for their next attack in the current combat. I think that's gonna go with her pretty well. I don't even want to read the rest. We're gonna click this. Level 5. Alright, can I pick up anything? Goods. I don't want to go too far. What's this?
I dare not provoke the whispers.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dinner.
A noble deed. Let the crew offer prayers for the hero who renounced his impure life in the name of humanity.
This girl needs to rest, man. Her ribs are just destroyed. Can I talk to this girl? No.
I won't
What
tolerate
do I do? What do I
weakness.
do? What do I do? Do I have to go back? The master helmsman must be found in order to begin. Blah blah blah. So is he here? Is he here? Can I go over here? No. Can I go over here? Can I go over here? No. Can I go down here? See what they say. The Emperor protects. Why is this so hard for me to understand where I need
Victory
to go?
awaits.
Gonna just hold down how do I do this? F. Okay. Maybe here.
Rival,
Okay.
Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. How did you people survive here? Yeah, I want to know.
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
Damn, he's saying he fled battle. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Alballard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Oh shit.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, But you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Alballard pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. He directs your attention upward to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Wait. You're telling me they just need someone up there to pretend they know what they're doing, and that's how they can get them out the warp? This just doesn't make sense. I am ready. Begin the ritual. Or am I gonna actually do some steering? The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes. Let me take a look at this. So it's her, yeah? As if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots. I was wounded into your consciousness. A moment later you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. Man, you are to blame for Theodora's death. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me. Let's say this.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
Continue.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your head begins to spin, and viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink, and you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor, Voigtva, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seeps from his lips. Ephemeral. How do I say that? Let me see if I can get a little example.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Lasting for only a short time. Okay.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
What the hell's going on? The image is scattered by invisible sorceress winds, and you see Idra. Her eyes glow with the same sinister flame.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Whoa. A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Alballard, a loyal seneschal of the dynasty.
Seneschal. The Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox Signaler's stable, which means...
Means I did it. Rava turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Alballard, who is standing next to you.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Alballard nods absent-mindedly.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
Rava does not look away. He's given you a hard stare, his white brows furrowed.
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
It takes time for Alballard to respond. You watch as he grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens, and begins to speak.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
After waiting out the first wave of shocked cries, Alballard glances at you and continues. No, Alballard, stop! I refuse! Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
Alballard stops short and glares fiercely at the confused officers.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The Seneschal turns to you. He looks at least half a decade older. Oh man, he's stressed. Alright, you know what we need? We need to go where the hoes and the poles are, you know? Red light district. Where's it at? Where's it at? All of us. Dances are on me today.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Think that's it. Don't know if it's saved though, actually. Cargo management. Open the cargo management screen to learn more about the cargo on your flagship, the amount, the types, and the percentage of cargo being filled up. On the cargo tab, you can see details about the items packed in each cargo slot. If you need to use an item that is already packed, move that item back to your inventory. Cargo is needed when trading with merchants. You will meet them soon. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Alvalard's face through the old officer's eyes. Though the old officer's eyes are keen, they rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, and nods to himself. Well then, your lordship, you doubt me? Oh my god, I'm infected. You cannot help but notice that the seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely, oh my god, is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Alvalard pulls himself together. Oh my god, I'm infected. This run is cooked. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranked officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. Sheesh, everything's messed up basically. Oh, how did we come to lose so many officers? I mean, I was there. What is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still recovering updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voigtberg? No way. Let's see. Alvalard grits his teeth. No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may still be sulking in the ship's many corridors. But frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. Wait, Alvalard, there is an altogether more pressing problem. I do not wish to be the rogue trader. No, we are not saying that. I am ready to start the briefing. Summon the office. How did we lose so many officers? Let's say that. It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising, given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Alvalard grimaces. I am ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Alvalard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Adjutant. A military officer who does office work and who is responsible for rules and punishment among lower ranks. Jeez. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention, officers. You have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Sir Deepest von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Yawn. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Alvalad. Yawn. I haven't the time to be listening to every last officer on this hulking rig. Alvalad, give me a precis. What are the major problems and what needs to be done? I think because I'm yawning in real life, I should say that, you know what I'm saying? As you wish, your lordship. The report will be far from cheering. We must find a replacement for the dead navigator. This is a task that is extremely challenging even under normal circumstances. But the God Emperor's blessing is clearly upon you. We have just ascertained that there is a Navis Nobilite, an ancient organization of noble mutant families whose genes allow them to safely guide warp-capable void ships through the Immaterium. Stationed in the Rykad system, such navigator bastions are unbelievably rare, and our having ended up here is an incredible coincidence that can only be explained by divine intervention. You should visit the station, Lord Captain, and find someone to fill the vacant post. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of a daemon that appeared before you during the translation to real space echo in your mind. I am the will. Okay, this said a promise of help was extended to you by the nightmarish demonic entity that spoke to you on the bridge during the ship's translation from the warp. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances, the thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility, the thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. That's what the thing said to me. Item 2 on the bad news list. Our engine seer, Prime, fell in battle. Without his assistance, we cannot soothe the ship's machine spirits. A spirit believed by the adherents of the cult Mechanicus to inhabit and control any technology in existence. Where am I? Finding a new tech priest and a magos at that will be far from easy, but there is some prospect of success. A higher ranking member of the Adeptus Mechanicus and devoted disciple of the Omnissiah. Yeah. And the third piece of bad news, the last one, fortunately. Crew losses have surpassed 2,000 people. If we do not make good on this deficit, we will not have sufficient hands on board to facilitate normal void travel. This system contains a large inhabited planet, Rykad Minoris. We will probably be able to find sufficient workers there, but there's a matter of some diplomatic delicacy. The planet is controlled by House Winterscale, the rogue trader dynasty. We cannot simply recruit people from the planet without first coming to an agreement with the governor. Do you have any good news to relate, Alvalad? What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I cede to the Vox Master on this point, Mistress Ptolemy. Oops. Seed. Seed, right?
Seed.
Yeah. To allow someone else to have or own something, especially unwillingly or because you are forced to do so. Okay. Damn. He looks crazy. Vox Master Big Dis. We are in the Ryked star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Novelite station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykad Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But that is most alarming. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostiles on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Novelite station and find out what in the void is going on. Very well. Is that everything? In this case, you are all dismissed. Do you have any good news? I don't even want to say that. Let's say it though. Well, certainly, Avlad says, setting his hands on his hips. The air generators have been repaired and are running smoothly. Although, according to the last report, it seems the attackers tried to destroy them. If those damned fanatics had succeeded, you and I wouldn't be standing here speaking now. Very well. Is that everything? The assembled officers salute you as one. Sheesh. Your Lordship, there is one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora. Avlad hesitates. Your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to the system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Cronus Expanse. I would be honored to fulfill the Inquisitor's commission. What is it? He asked of Theodora. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrichs van Kellox, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall, the massive void port on the edge of the Cronus Expanse, and a notorious hotbed of vice, trade, and rogue trader intrigue. In the Furibundus system, finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, neither the Navis Nobilite or the governor of the Rykad Minoris, may know something. Iva. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of one Valancius Protectorate. Alvalar gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Idra, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Idra. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Idra's glazed eyes roved over those assembled. One word burst from her lips. Daybreak. Idra, come to your senses. Abelard, bring the witch to heel. If there is nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. Let's say Idra, come to your senses. Damn it! Idra presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak, or maybe it's dawn, and it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Class? No, not yet. Anyway, the voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. Not while you're crazy though. Psycha's bitten lips stretch into a wry smile. If there's anything else of value, let's click this. Sheesh. Everyone's showing me some respect now.